Troy McDaniel. I'm the Chief Technology Officer and Interim CEO of Rehab Dev. I'd like to start out with a question. How many in the room have gone through physical therapy? Are we getting some feedback on the mic? Is everything good? Okay. How many of you have gone through physical therapy after, say, an operation or an injury or some other complication? Raise your hand. So quite a few of you in the room. For those that raised your hands, how many of you complied with and completed all of your therapist prescribed exercises and recommendations for physical activity outside of your therapy sessions? Raise your hands again. So only a small fraction of you. This is the problem Rehab Dev aims to solve, and I'll show you how. So Rehab Dev is a technology company offering products for recovery from stroke. Our products are low cost, safe, and wearable, designed for use anytime and anywhere, and they can be seamlessly integrated into existing rehabilitation programs and technologies. Our unique motion sensing capabilities, coupled with our vibrotactile feedback technology and our patent-pending algorithms, are applicable not only to rehabilitation, but exercise and sports training, as I'll show you throughout this presentation. So I'd like to start with a fact. Did you know that 800,000 Americans have a stroke every year? 800,000. And did you know that the annual cost of stroke is $43 billion? So that's $43 billion per year for stroke. This is a huge number. And one big reason that this number is so huge is that for a stroke survivor, they have a high lifetime care cost. And one big reason that they have a high lifetime care cost is that stroke survivors often do not adhere to therapist-prescribed exercises and recommendations for physical activity outside of their sessions, so in the home environment. And that, in turn, lengthens recovery time. There are 7 million stroke survivors in the US. 5.5 million of these are candidates for our product because 5.5 million have some movement remaining in their impaired arm, so they can utilize our motion sensing technologies. Now, our team is excited about this market opportunity, but a few months back we made an important discovery. We discovered that our approach is applicable not only to rehabilitation, but general health and wellness and sports training. How's that so? Well, let me tell you a little bit more about the discovery. We discovered a low-cost, real-time approach to analyzing joint angles across the body in real time, and this is applicable not only to the arm, as you'll see some of the devices here are sleeve-based, but the arm, the leg, the whole body. So this opens up our market opportunities. Any type of rehabilitation, from neuro to orthopedic. So we can do stroke, traumatic brain injury, spinal cord injury, orthopedic rehabilitation, general health and wellness, promoting physical activity, sports training, golf, tennis, football, baseball. We can even target swimming. Right now we're developing waterproof versions of our products. Any type of motor learning, any type of physical activity is applicable to our products. We call our solution the Motor Skill Augmentation System, and we're offering 2 products based on this core technology. The first is our Reminder Assistant. This is a wristband-based device that a patient in a rehabilitation program can wear, and through a combination of motion sensing and vibrotactile cueing, it provides reminders. If they're not doing their at-home exercises, if they're not adhering to recommendations for physical activity, then this device can cue them that they're not meeting their performance goals. And you can also utilize this in health and wellness. The other product we have is the Trainer. This device utilizes precise motion sensing technology, detailed vibrotactile feedback, as well as our patent-pending algorithms, what we call shaping algorithms that I'll explain in the next 2 slides, for training specific movements. These movements can be as simple as the movements found in stroke therapy, so elbow flexion extension or wrist flexion extension, to more complex movements such as those found in sports training, such as golf or baseball. So I want to talk about 2 unique features of our technologies. The first is programmable performance goals. Okay? By performance goal, I'm referring to something as specific as the precision of a movement, for example, a golf swing, to something as abstract or high level as an overall physical activity level. So a physical therapist or occupational therapists may want a stroke survivor to be using and moving their impaired arm a certain percentage of the day. So that would be an overall physical activity level. These are fully configurable by a therapist or a coach or a trainer. The next unique feature of our product is our patent-pending algorithms we call shaping algorithms. We can shape or adapt these performance goals over time automatically based on a user's performance so that we can reduce recovery time for, say, a stroke survivor, or reduce the time needed to perfect a movement, such as sports training. Here's how we shape up against the competition. Our two products are on the right side. Our products are wearable and portable, allow for remote monitoring or tracking. And as I mentioned, we have programmable performance goals, as well as utilizing our shaping algorithms for adaptive performance goals, and they're also ultra low cost. Here's a look at the rest of our team. You've already met me, but a little bit more about myself. My background is in computer science and engineering. My expertise is in haptics, human-computer interaction, and rehabilitative technologies. Sethuraman Panchanathan, or Panch for short, is our Chief Science Officer. He's an expert in multimedia computing, ubiquitous computing, human-centered design, and rehabilitative technologies. Eric Luster is a computer science PhD student, and he leads our technology development team. He also has a background in business. An affiliate partner of Rehab Dev is Jim Davis of Rehab Arizona. He assists with our user studies and field tests. We have a strong advisory board of industry experts who have experience with commercializing medical products, as well as products in the domain of stroke rehabilitation. We're operating under a business-to-business model. We're selling directly to clinics, to occupational therapists, to physical therapists. We're going after insurance, so the therapists will be interested in the technologies and utilizing those technologies in their clinics. And ultimately, so patients will be able to pay for and afford these products. We're also planning to target coaches as well as trainers regarding our other market opportunities. Here's a breakdown of our cost of goods sold and our revenues. So I want to note here that we're not selling the individual devices. We sell these as part of a complete package. We call it our business starter package. So if a clinic is interested in these technologies, they'd buy the package. That would come with multiple copies of these devices. It would come with a complete software solution to allow for remote monitoring and archiving the data. It would also come with training. Therapists, coaches, trainers, they'd be trained on these technologies. So the price points up here refer to our packages. Thus far, we have raised $75,000 through the generous funding support of BioExcel within the Furnace program here, as well as the National Science Foundation through the I-Corps program. And part of these funds have gone toward completing important preliminary user studies, usability tests within the clinics, as well as hardware performance tests. Here's a look at our 5-year financial projection in terms of total revenues that we anticipate from 2014 to 2018. Cost of goods sold, total operating expenses, EBITDA. So this is a breakdown from 2014 to 2018. And to get here, though, in 2013, we have some important milestones left to complete, which I'll talk about now through this roadmap. By September, we plan to finalize our products in preparation for manufacturing. By October or November, we plan to hire out the rest of the team. And by the end of 2013, we want to complete our field tests. We're actually preparing an important field test right now. This will take place in the homes of stroke survivors, where we're deploying the technology, and they'll use our technology over the course of 5 weeks, and we're collaborating with some local clinics to handle recruitment and screening, all those parts, and actually run the study for us. We're behind the scenes developing the technology, analyzing the data, but we have therapists running the studies. So to complete these milestones will take $500,000, and this is what we're asking for today, $500,000 to complete these milestones toward successful product launch in early 2014. I'd like to thank you for your time. and I encourage all of you to check out Rehab Dev's booth in the adjacent room. Come see our demos, chat with us, and learn more about our technologies. I know some of you have already visited us. Come back and see us again in the corner. We'll actually be wearing the technologies, so you'll be able to feel the vibrations and see in real time how the devices work. I'd like to thank our sponsors here, BioExcel and the National Science Foundation for their generous funding and support. And please check us out on the web at rehabdev.net. Thank you.